It's like everywhere you look, right? Pyramids on dollar bills, that one eye thing, you know what I'm talking about. The Illuminati. Are they real? Are they fake? Are they controlling everything from the government to, like, what's trending on Twitter? We're diving deep into the history, the conspiracies, the everything. So buckle up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the first shocking fact about the Illuminati. Okay, so, get this. The Illuminati weren't always this shadowy group whispering in the ears of politicians and pop stars. They didn't start out as the mysterious puppet masters we think of today. They actually started back in the 1700s, in a time when the world was a very different place. Like powdered wigs, horse-drawn carriages, the whole deal. Imagine a world where the Enlightenment was just beginning to take hold. This guy, Adam Weishaupt, he was a professor, right? But he was also kind of a rebel. He wasn't content with the status quo and wanted to shake things up. He wanted to challenge everything, especially the church. Back then, the church had immense power and influence over people's lives, so he starts this group called the Order of the Illuminati in Bavaria. It was meant to be a society of like-minded individuals who valued reason and logic. Basically, they were all about reason and logic and questioning authority. They wanted to promote Enlightenment ideals and free thought, which cool, right? But the thing is, back then, the church and the government, they were basically BFFs. They worked hand in hand to maintain control. So when this group of intellectuals starts talking about free thought and questioning everything, well, let's just say it didn't go over too well. The authorities were not amused, the government freaked out, shut the Illuminati down, and suddenly they were public enemy number one. They were seen as a threat to the established order. But the thing is, once something like that is out in the world, you can't really put it back in the box, can you? The ideas they promoted continued to spread. The idea of this secret society, working behind the scenes, it just stuck around. It became part of the cultural imagination, evolving into the legend we know today. Okay, so, we've talked about the history, but let's get into the juicy stuff, the pop culture connections. This is where things get really interesting and maybe even a little bit eerie. Because let me tell you, once you start seeing the signs, you can't unsee them. Think about it. These symbols are everywhere, and they seem to be hiding in plain sight. How many music videos have you seen with pyramids? It's like they're trying to tell us something, but what? How many times have you seen that one-eye symbol? It's on album covers, in music videos, even on magazine covers. It's almost as if it's a secret code. It's everywhere. And it's not just random, right? These symbols are too consistent to be mere coincidences. These artists, they're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing, and they know we're watching. Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, even Taylor Swift, they've all been accused of being part of the Illuminati. And these aren't just fringe theories, these are mainstream discussions. And the craziest part is, sometimes they even play into it. It's like they're in on the joke, or maybe they're trying to tell us something. Like they'll flash a certain hand gesture or wear an outfit with a suspicious symbol, and it's like they're daring us to notice. It's almost as if they're challenging us to figure it out. And then there's the whole selling your soul thing. This idea that they've made some kind of dark pact to achieve their success. How do these artists become so successful, so powerful, so untouchable? Is it just talent and hard work, or is there something more sinister at play? Is it just talent and hard work? Or is there something darker going on behind the scenes? Something that we can't quite see but can definitely feel. Look, I'm not saying I believe everything I see on the internet, but there's a lot of smoke here, and where there's smoke there's usually fire. But I'm also not saying it's all a coincidence. There's just too much going on for it to be purely accidental. It's just weird, it's like there's a hidden layer to everything, and once you start peeling it back you can't stop. Chapter 3. Okay, so we've talked about the history, we've talked about the pop culture stuff, but now we need to talk about the elephant in the room, the conspiracies. Because let's be real, that's what everyone wants to know about, right? The internet is full of theories about the Illuminati controlling everything, the government, the media, the banks, even the freaking weather. And honestly, some of it is so out there, so bizarre that it's hard to even wrap your head around. But then there are the other theories, the ones that make you go, wait a minute, is it really that crazy to think that a small group of powerful people might be pulling the strings behind the scenes? So, there you have it, the Illuminati, a name that has echoed through the corridors of history, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Real or fake? Ancient history or modern-day boogeyman? Honestly, I don't have the answers. But what I do know is that the stories and theories surrounding the Illuminati are as fascinating as they are perplexing. The more you dig into this stuff, the weirder it gets. It's like peeling back layers of an onion, each one revealing something more bizarre than the last. And that's the thing about conspiracies, right? They make you question everything. They challenge your perception of reality and make you wonder about the hidden forces at play. They make you wonder who's really in control. Is it the people we see in power, or is there a shadowy cabal pulling the strings from behind the scenes? And they make you realize that sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. The lines between reality and imagination blur, leaving you in a state of perpetual curiosity. So what do you guys think? Are you Team Illuminati, or are you Team It's All Just a Coincidence? Do you believe in the hidden hand, or do you think it's all just a series of random events? Let me know in the comments below. Your thoughts and theories are what make this conversation so intriguing, and as always, stay curious. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the truth. Host, if you learned something new today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Your support helps us keep diving into these fascinating topics. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Illuminati? Is it a myth, a reality, or something in between? Until next time, stay curious, keep your mind open and your questions coming.